Hey, what's going on, party people? This your man Griff here. Just wanted to do a quick video on this wonderful Friday here. Getting close to the end of the year, end of the month. Um, I was going to try to do a screen share and stuff, but it was things wasn't acting right the way I wanted it to. So I just want to talk to y'all real briefly about my experience when I first started presenting documents. And as I'm stating here, my disclaimer, this is my experience when I first started presenting documents. Um, when I first started, I really didn't know, even though I went through training, I still wasn't comfortable because it was in a live situation. I didn't know how to read the person who I was talking to, didn't know how they would be taking it. I also didn't want, based off of going through the National Notary exam, certification test, I didn't want to go into talking about stuff that I shouldn't. So, what I did was when I presented myself to them, and I did this for about the first 15 or 20 signings, I would say after I get their IDs, I would record their IDs, and then I would do an introduction like this. As you know, I'm the notary, and my job here is simply to verify your identity and to ensure that your documents are signed the way that they're supposed to be signed according to the instructions that I was given. If you have any questions concerning your documents, feel free to ask me. Due to the fact that I'm not a loan officer, I'm limited in how detailed I can go into giving an answer to you so that it's not considered legal advice. However, you are more than welcome to ask me any questions that you have. Also, at this particular point in time, you're my fourth client. So I'm sort of new at this for as having a knowledge of all of the different loan documents because each company is different. Each company lays their documents out differently, as well as each company and each part of the country, they have different things that they put in the loans packages, which I may not have seen yet, given the fact that I've only been doing this for a short time. However, we have a team of people that are able to answer your questions and they help you understand any and everything that is contained within these documents. So, with that said, are you ready to start? That's what I would share with them. I feel honesty is the best policy. I never presented myself as I got this. And again, now I know somebody said, well, see, that's where you should be a loan signing, notary, it doesn't matter. Either having that title doesn't make you more comfortable. Either you're gonna be comfortable or you're not, irregardless of how you call yourself. And keep in mind that most signers don't know themselves what that term loan signing agent is. So because they don't know that term, I try to stick with a term that more than likely was communicated to them. When they received a phone call from their loan officer or the escrow company, they probably said the notary is coming. I've even had customers call me and say, yeah, I'm looking for the notary that's supposed to come out here. So they're looking, so I just try to stick with a term that they're comfortable with, that they would know, which would not garner any additional questions as to, well, what do you mean? What's a loan sign? Well, so you're not a notary? And I didn't want to go down that road. So that's why I say notary. I just stick with something plain and simple because either way it goes, the deal's going to get done. I'm going to do the job no matter what my title is, no matter what I call myself. But I always believed in letting them know, hey, this is where I'm at. Now, after doing 800 of these, I don't even bring up my experience. I just come in and boom. I don't have to say anything to them about, you know, if I don't know something, um that for whatever reason, I guess maybe the way I'm coming across now, a lot more confident, that's not even an issue. But in the beginning, oh yeah, I would most definitely. I said, yeah, you're my 10th client, you're my 15th client. And during the signing, I would make sure that if I saw something, and sometimes I would tell them ahead, and again, I may see a document in here that I'm not familiar with. I said, due to the fact that the document is coming from Texas. Okay, this is a Texas title company that put this together. or Georgia or California or whoever. And if it's Georgia, there's an attorney there. So even still, attorney may get on the phone with me. I still let them know that although I'm a notary slash loan signing agent, I don't know everything about every single document across the country. So if something comes up and I don't know, I'll get the answer for you. No need to worry. And I leave it at that. That has worked. It has made them feel more comfortable. It has kept the expectation of who I am and what I'm supposed to do at the right level. Because if you come in there as if you're supposed to be the man, the savior, the woman, the goddess, the whatever, and that you got it all. Because remember, one of the questions in the loan signing course, not notary signing course, the in a notary exam talks about if somebody has X amount of years as a notary and been doing closings, I think for like a different mortgage company, then become a loan signing or a notary signing agent, are they allowed to go into detail about the documents? And they said no, you give a general dot dot dot. So that's how I approached it, because there have been times where the signer thought that I was an employee of the company that sent me out there, and they expected me to know certain things about the document, even about the whole process that they've gone through. They said, well, now, when we first started, we was having this problem and that problem, and then Earl was trying to get this, that, and the other fixed. You remember that, right? And I'm sitting there like, no, I don't. What do you mean you don't? Don't you work for them? No, I don't. I'm independent. That's why I said when I called, I said, this is Mr. Griffin of Griffin Notary Services. You own this? Oh, this your company? You don't work for them? No. So I don't know what happened or what you and Earl discussed at all. I just know that they asked me to meet with you to get these documents signed, and that's what I'm here to do. If you have any questions about anything, if you like, I can give them a call real quick. Oh, no, 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 no. I just going to get these things signed and get you out of here. I'm like, cool. So that's just a summary of how I dealt with presenting the documents, because I know that many of you are holding off going out there until you know the documents, until you feel so comfortable that you don't ever want to make a mistake. You don't want to have a hiccup, a blip, or anything. And I get that. But if you're trying to make money doing this, you got to get out there and do it. And you're going to be all right. Trust me. I've told the story before, and I say it one more time real quick. I was at my friend's house, minding my own business. And next thing I know, I get a text that says, are you available for a closing on tomorrow? I'm like, at 7:30 on tomorrow. And it was literally 24 hours. It was about 7:15, 7:20 when it came in for 7:30 the next day. And I was like, yes. Didn't know text messages was coming to me. Yes, I'm available. Okay, get another text. Great. Send you an email at info@griffinnotary.com, right? Yeah, gotcha. Next thing I know, I get an email, all this information. Here's where you download the documents. And this was not through a signing company. This was somebody in California who went to signingagents.com, which is the National Notary Association's database of notaries. And somehow they picked me and said, you can do this. Okay, I guess I can. And I went and I did it. 24-hour notice. I can't even remember when I got the documents. There was no prepping of the documents. I just know I printed 2 copies, gave him his, I had mine. We went through it. I never heard from the people again. So I have to assume that everything went well. And they've never even asked me to do another signing for them. So I just went out there and did it. Yes, I was scared. I was nervous. And I didn't worry about that because I said, I'm about to make $100. $100. And I think I got them done in about an hour, maybe a little bit more. And yes, I was nervous. And yes, he noticed that I was nervous. My hand was shaking. As I tell the story, I was misspelling my middle name, everything. I was real nervous. I thought I even left stuff over there. I was calling him back. Hey, did I leave this? And he's like, no, there's nothing left over here. Because I couldn't remember where I put stuff at. I was just like so nervous, but excited that I got one. And when I got that first one, I said, it's on, baby. It's on. I'm gonna be able to live up to my street name. See, my street name, they used to, in the back in the day, used to call me Big Money Griff, BMG. So I was like, Big Money Griff is back in the house. Cause back then, at that time when I first started, I ain't had no money. I was broke as broke could be, and I was like, Big Money Griff is coming back. All right, I said, it's time. So don't be afraid. Get out there, do your thing. All right. And I know y'all saw this book sitting back there. There it is. Get all that glare out of it. Whatever. There we go. This is a great book, y'all. Not getting paid for this. No, there's no sponsorships, none of that. It's just another great book that you would like you can read. Yeah, it's thick. I listen to the audio part of it mostly, but when I'm out driving, very good book. Excellent. All right. Again, there's no sponsorship. I'm not getting paid for any of that. Just wanted to share because I was doing some cleaning and I came across it and I wanted to finish up reading it. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace.